And so as he begins to do it, initially the family does what? They begin to question the sanity of Jesus Christ. You're out of your mind. Do you really understand what it is you're giving up? You're not taking care of your own health. None of those things are there. And so as he's willingly and continually, he counts and he pays the cost of the ministry. And understand, every ministry, there's a cost. I will tell you there's a cost. There's going to be a spiritual cost. There's a physical cost, sometimes an emotional cost. There is a cost to what? Selling out to God. Saying, I'm going to be completely just sold out for you, Lord. And there's a cost. We also see this, that as he begins to do this, there's a cost of his commitment to the Father's plan in his life. What God has called me to do, what God has called me to do. And understand, it's not what you want to do, it's what God's called you to do. And as you do that, when you recognize that, we're going to look at the battleground of this passage. The battleground is where we're looking at here. But after we look at the family, the attack of the family, looking at his sanity, on Wednesday, we're going to be looking at the attack of the foes, declaring what? It's the source. Eventually, we're going to see as we get into Wednesday that they say, no, you don't understand that what he's doing is not from the Spirit of God, it's of Beelzebub. It's not the Spirit of God. It's Satan that is empowering him to do so. So what they do is they can't deny the miracles, but I can deny what? Your source. Do you understand? I can't say, you didn't make that guy see, but it's like, oh, you made that guy see because of Satan, not because of God. Do you understand? When you can't deny the miracle, you can deny the motives and the source. And that's what we'll be looking at, the second form of attack here on Wednesday. But for this morning, we're going to see is this. Within these two groups that should have understood his ministry and his identity. And that's what Mark says initially. I want to show you these things of who Jesus Christ is. Now, the two people that should have, the two groups that really should is what? The leaders, so they said what? Well, just like Matthew says over and over in his gospel, what? That the scripture is fulfilled. The scripture was fulfilled. This was done. So the script, they should have known the scripture said, you fulfill this and you fulfill this and you have to because you've done all this. There's no doubt that what? You are the Messiah. They should have known. Every time he fulfilled something more in scripture, they should have known you are the guy. But what happens is what? They didn't want to believe it. Although it was fulfilled, they said, what? No, it's not the fulfillment of God. The enemy is trying to deceive because he's not doing things the way that what? We would do things.